Hello, welcome. I'm Mario Fernandez, otherwise known as the Festival Man of Goa. Yeah, before we go to Venice, we need to fill our tummies up. So here's my breakfast for today. Smoked salmon, poached eggs, and rocket salad. So let's enjoy and see you soon. Bye. We're late for the boat, so we're rushing. Got to find the boat, it's exciting. The weather looks deceptively warm outside, but it's quite cold. We're going to our hotel, Hotel Venecia. It's one of the few places in the world that have boats that is included part of the hotel deal. Yes, we are now in Murano. It's a network of islands, and the only mode of transport here seems to be boats. We're in one of the bylanes of Venice. These are really neat, clean and tidy. Can't see anything, no birds, no humans. So many lanes here, so we're just going blindly. We take left or right, doesn't matter. It leads us to another lane. And the houses are knit tightly, closely to one another. As you see, all the doors are nearby. Another thing I can see is the people here seem to be drying their clothes from the windows. We have so many striking things that I can see comparable to Goa. In Goa, we have crosses at every corner. Here we have altars. There's one here, and I can see one a bit further. In Goa, many times I hear that, people are looking to build bridges because in case of an emergency. But look at this, there's a hospital. Patients are being brought in boats. I don't see any transport here. The many wonders of Venice is these boat trips. I can see a couple sitting in there wrapped in blanket because it's a bit chilly. We're now in one of the most famous parts of Venice, the Rialto Bridge. And an interesting shrine here of Mother Mary. What's interesting about this is it seems to be surrounded by locks. So there must be some significance here. There's plenty of locks. Over 100 of different colors, different shapes, different sizes. As I walk up the Rialto Bridge, there are dazzling sights, magnificent buildings. But one of the other things that we see are the huge seagulls. They seem to be people friendly. Hi mate, how are you? No trip to Italy would be complete without eating what the locals eat. So we're trying here the local pizzas. One is a veg and one's a non-veg. They come in different sizes, shapes, and there's an amazing display of local pizzas here. leaflet. It says the first in the world Casanova Museum experience. There are many Casanovas around the world today in every country, but the original and the first one came from Italy. And it's astonishing that they've actually, after all these years, have done a museum in his memory. Another common sight in Venice are these boats. The tourists pay about £80 for 6 of them, and they navigate for about half an hour around the whole island. It's a slow boat to nowhere. Another striking feature is the outside walls of all these houses. They've got a really rustic feel. Most of them are just kept the way it is, and it's just like natural color, and it adds so much character to Venice. Here is another interesting aspect. This guy's a garbage cleaner. He's got his own trolley, navigating himself over a wooden bridge across. These guys are a credit to this island. Not a speck of dust, leaves, or garbage to be seen anywhere. This interesting place, as you can see the name there, says Campo de Ghetto Novo. It's a Jewish area of Italy, and we're just going to be entering the place now. So this is the original ghetto of the world. Opposite the famous Leonardo da Vinci Museum is one of the genuine gelato shops. In there are gelatos made of fruit, nut, yogurt. So I'm trying one with the yogurt. It's one of the must-eat things if you ever come to Italy. Oh wow, it is superb. They've got small containers with water in there, so it keeps flowers fresh for much longer. So there's a lot of effort here. So it's not just prayers, they genuinely do it for the love of their religion. As I'm crossing the wooden bridge, there are some magnificent sights on the right. Amazing buildings, and further down is a Basilica of Santa Maria. It's a dome-shaped building. Hello sir, what's your name? Lucky. Where are you from? What instrument is this? Conga. So made of basically wood?
Yes, look like watermelon.
Watermelon, but not watermelon, no, it's a fruit. How many years have you been here?
Oh, in Nigeria, my father teach me. Yes. My father teach me a lot of this and instruments.
Yes, yeah, percussion instrument. Great, have fun, yeah?
Thank you.
We're just about to reach famous St. Mark's Square, one of the wonders of the world and the premier location in the whole of Italy. That is just mind-blowing. Look at that. Oh my God, even I didn't think I would see that. We've just come out of St. Mark's Basilica. It is just astounding. Words cannot describe what I've just seen. It must have taken thousands of artisans, painters, artists to design this amazing, huge basilica. There are hundreds of paintings inside, mosaics. But credit to the Italians, despite their political structure, they have valued heritage and everything is being maintained here. There's a small entry fee for all the buildings that you get in, which is used to maintain the place. But tourists are coming in thousands, and this is supposed to be off-peak at the moment. We are the famous St. Mark's Square, and opposite the river is an island with a cathedral of its own. This was a bit of limestone in the 16th century, and many a prisoner convict, once they went through that bridge, it was the last sight they ever saw of Venice. So they probably were imprisoned for life or hanged or killed. One of the most famous sites in the whole of Venice. Then the famous Italian pasta. It is absolutely delicious. This is original stuff. Cheers.
This one here is the famous tiramisu, and we are doing it in here. Tiramisu is without alcohol. We do it especially for vegetarian people and for the child. But it's excellent. We made in here like our pasta, all handmade.
Oh, homemade.
Okay.
So thank you very much. We'll have this on the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This seems to be the sports area of Murano. On the right hand side is a football ground, athletics track, and I can see rowing boats. One boat has just passed, another one's coming. Looks like practices are in full swing for some sort of competition. A noble woman was forced to become a nun by wealthy parents and donated and built this church. This is the entrance to the church. The name of the church is Santa Maria degli Angeli. It went through a period of difficulty and has been shut for over a century. We are in Murano Island and we've come to one of the glass factories. You can see the furnace here that is used to make glass. The owner is in the shop and he's kindly let us to come and have a look at it. And you can see it's been exported to all around the world, to go to countries like Chile, New York, Israel, Japan, Korea, Algeria. Venice has been a fabulous experience of how stakeholders, environmentalists and Venetians have come together to use their waterways and save their heritage for future generations. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my next adventure. Until then, ciao.